Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of The Good, The Bad, and The Fugly, a weekly video series in which we quickly sum up our game reviews from the past week at GamingUnion.net. My name is Brian, and I'm here with Daryl.
On The Good, The Bad, and The Fugly, or GBF, we give short descriptions and our basic verdict of each game we've reviewed in the last 7 days. These shows will be short and to the point, and if you want more information about any of the games we talk about, be sure to check out the full review on GamingUnion.net.
This episode will be summing up our game reviews from March 5th to 11th, 2011. Our first title is the original PS2 game, Phantom Brave: The Hermuda Triangle, but this time around it's on the PSP. The story takes place in the land of Ivore, in the district of Phantom Isle. You play as Marona, an orphan who has the ability to control spirits. Alongside her phantom brother Ash, she sets out on a journey to conquer spirits and survive in a society that shuns her at every turn. Even though the game has been out for 7 years, it's still successful at pulling at the heartstrings. The charming music, characters, and graphics create a nice environment. However, some of the graphical choices were a bit subpar and some of the mechanics are so in-depth that it can be quite off-putting to newcomers of the series. If you're a fan of strategy RPGs, then definitely give this a shot. Its unique combat system will have you hooked in no time. However, if you tend to shy away from this genre, you might do well to leave this one alone. Our 7 out of 10 means that Phantom Brave will be loved by some and disliked by others.
Our second game is the much anticipated PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and PC title, Dragon Age II. You play as Hawk, a refugee from the region of Ferelden, and when his journey to Kirkwall takes an unexpected turn, Hawk finds himself on an adventure that will take him from rags to riches. BioWare took special care to improve how players get into the story, and it shows. However, other elements in the game seem to suffer. The difficult combat design, the subpar animations, and the poorly mixed sound definitely detract from the experience. That being said, there is still plenty of replay value in Dragon Age 2, and it has received a score of 8 out of 10. While it's a good game with a solid foundation, the magic that the first game held seems to have been lost this time around. With any luck, it will find its way back in the inevitable sequel.
The third game on our list is the new port of I II Chronicles for the PSP. This franchise has been on many different systems, and a new updated version has just been released on Sony's portable device. You take control of Adol, a boy who is washed ashore after he shipwrecked at sea. The island he lands on holds many mysteries, and he sets out to find out where he is. This particular installment includes both Ys 1 and 2, so players can play them back to back. Since this is an older game, there are some issues that you'll find. An incessant need to grind experience, as well as some very misleading plot points, can make the game difficult for gamers who are used to more current titles. However, the game is truly a testament to a long-lasting franchise. An 8 out of 10 should tell you that if you love portable titles, Ys I II Chronicles will be right up your alley.
Our final review this week comes from the folks over at PopCap, with their latest 360 release, PopCap Hits Volume 2. As with Volume 1, this installment includes 4 titles from PopCap Games' library. Heavy Weapon, originally a flash game, has you taking control of a tank that patrols at the bottom of your screen and you fire upwards to hit moving targets, all while auto-scrolling to the right. Feeding Frenzy 2, like its predecessor, has you eating other fish to grow in size so that you may eat bigger fish. Zuma is a game where you gain control over a spinning tribal mark that shoots coloured orbs, tasking you with matching up as many of the same coloured orbs as you can. And the final title on the list is Plants vs Zombies, a tower defense game where you plant different types of aggressive vegetation to ward off waves of zombies. As with PopCap Hits Volume 1, Volume 2 only has one remarkable title out of the bunch, and in this case, Plants vs Zombies is our pick. Our 6 out of 10 will tell you that it's probably best to stay away from this installment and just download the gem in the group.
And that about wraps up this episode of The Good, The Bad, and The Fugly. We have an exciting list of reviews for next week, so make sure to check back in. If you want more info on any of the games we talk about, be sure to check out the full reviews on GamingUnion.net.
Also, be sure to subscribe to the podcast feed to keep up to date on all our shows. Just search for the Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts Union podcast channel on iTunes, or you can download the episodes directly off of GamingUnion.net.
If you have comments, suggestions, or discussion points, feel free to join us on the forums or follow us on Twitter. Our account is twitter.com/GamingUnion. Until next time, my name is Brian.
And I'm Daryl.
And this has been a GamingUnion.net and TweaksMusic.com production.